What if the most valuable thing you own is something you've never once thought about protecting? Most people go through their entire lives believing they understand the value of time. They nod, they agree, they share quotes about it on social media. But here's what nobody tells you. Understanding time and respecting time are two completely different things. And the gap between those two? That gap is where entire lives get wasted. According to researchers, the average person spends nearly 7 years of their life watching television, and another 6 years on social media. 7 years? 6 years. Gone. Not lost, chosen away. That number hit me hard the first time I read it, and today's story is going to hit you the same way. This is the story of a boy named Rayan, a dying old man, and one question so simple that a room full of educated adults couldn't answer it. Stay until the end, because the answer might be the one thing standing between you and the life you actually want. Rayan was 17, sharp-minded but completely directionless. He lived in a busy riverside town where the mornings smelled of chai and fresh bread. His father, Salim, owned a small hardware store that had fed their family for 30 years. Every day, Salim opened before sunrise. Every day, Rayhan slept past noon. Rayhan wasn't lazy by nature, he was simply unaware. He believed time was something that existed endlessly, like the river behind their house. Always flowing. Always there. One afternoon, Salim handed Rayan an old brass compass, a family heirloom passed down 3 generations, and said something strange. "Take this to the old watchmaker at the edge of the bazaar. Ask him one question. Ask him what is more reliable than this compass." Rayan laughed. It seemed like a riddle with no real answer. But he went. The watchmaker's shop was tucked between a crumbling wall and a mango tree. Inside, hundreds of clocks ticked simultaneously, creating a sound like a living heartbeat. The old man, whose name was Kareem, had hands steadier than stone despite being nearly 80. Rayan asked his question. Kareem didn't laugh. He didn't answer immediately either. He simply pointed to every clock on the wall and said, "Tell me, do any of these stop for a grieving man?" Rayan shook his head. "Do they slow down for someone who isn't ready?" Again, no. "Then you already have your answer, son. Nothing is more reliable than time, and nothing is more indifferent to how you spend it." That single sentence cracked something open inside Rahan, because indifferent meant time wasn't his enemy. Time wasn't his friend either. Time simply moved, and what moved with it was entirely his responsibility. He returned home changed. Not dramatically changed, never announces itself loudly. But slowly, mornings became sacred to him. Hours became intentional. Days became built, not simply survived. Here's the question that should keep you awake tonight. If someone recorded how you spent every hour this past week, would you be proud of that footage? Your time is already moving. The only question is, are you moving with it?